Hey guys, Roy here from rwilco12 and epicdroid.com, bringing to you today another review video. This is part 3 in our Nexus 5X case wars. Today's contenders are two Spigen cases. This is the Spigen Ultra Hybrid for the Nexus 5X Crystal Clear, and then the Thin Fit for the Nexus 5X in black. Both of these are awesome cases. I've been using both of them on and off for the last couple of days. I have liked both of them very much, and let's go ahead and open these boxes up, show you what we got. So first up, we have the Ultra Hybrid for Nexus 5X, the Crystal Clear case. This is a really cool case. I like it a lot. It's got a lot of nice features to it. Don't let the first appearance turn you guys off here. This case came with a protective sleeve on it, and I've reapplied it here to the back for this purposes of this video so you guys can see it. The protective cover comes on both sides of the case. It comes on the inside as well as the outside. That there is my biggest complaint about this case. When I got this, it was extremely difficult to remove. As you can see, it is just a standard piece of plastic. It looks like what you would find on the back of a screen protector. It works very well and it protects the case, but it doesn't come off very easily. So that is a pro and a con for the case when you're initially getting it, but I think I probably had more risk of damaging the case when I was trying to take this off of the inside one. There's nowhere to get your fingernail under or to grip it. I feel like I had more risk of damaging it at that point than I did the other. Something, if anyone from Spigen is listening, it might be helpful to put a little tab on there or whatnot so it makes it a little bit easier to grip and to peel. It does also have the same issue on the back, but not as bad because there's no edges to try and work your finger down into. So to put the case on, let's go straight in like that. As you can see, nice tight fit. It fits like a glove there. Doesn't add an awful lot of extra bulk to the case, but it does add some additional thickness to it. The power buttons, oops, phone's not on, but it doesn't have any issue turning that on or off. The volume up and down, there's the right amount of resistance there. It doesn't have any issues for the most part. That was another issue I'll show in a second here once the phone is completed turning on. The cutouts on the back are very nice. There is a nice little lip down here that goes directly into the fingerprint scanner, so it makes it a nice, easy access when you're trying to use your fingerprint to unlock the device. So that is nice there. We also have the camera. It is a bigger than usual cutout. However, the nice thing about that is the Nexus 5X, it does have a bulge on there normally, so that when you're laying your phone down, it doesn't lay flat. And with that cutout the way that it is, it lines up perfectly with the camera so that it does lay flat. Now, the issue I was having here with the volume earlier that I'll show you is that these buttons are a little bit tight. So when you're doing the volume buttons, if you do the volume down, sometimes what it'll do is it will turn up the volume. It just matters, it's a matter of getting the pressure in the right location. So I'm having an issue doing it now, so maybe it was just the case was too tight initially. That is something to look out for. It may do that when you first get it. Then here on the bottom, we have the cutouts for the headphones, the microphone, and the USB jack. And they are all very nice cutouts. We have another one here for the microphone, and that one works as well. So it's all very well done. It looks very nice. So now it's moved up. The power button is now hitting the volume up for me. But so it is a little bit inconsistent there as far as what will happen here with these buttons just because they are so tight. It is a nice one once you get using it. It does work a little bit better. Just again, that is a point of caution and something to look out for. It is a fingerprint tractor, especially on the inside. So when you're putting the case on, make sure that you're being careful not to get your fingerprints all over it. The back here on the actual outside of the case, it works rather nicely and we don't have a lot of issues with fingerprints there. But if you get them on the inside, they will show up for forever. So very nice. It's not one I would personally recommend to anyone unless they're looking for a see-through case. The issue with the power and the volume buttons just doesn't do it for me, and then the difficulty taking off the screen protector was another turn off for me. So let's go ahead, we'll unbox the other one real quick and show you what we got with the other case. So next up we have the Thin Fit for Nexus 5X in black. I will tell you guys right up, and I'll be honest here, this case had a very unfair advantage. This is the case that I used on my, or this style of case is the same case that I used on my Samsung S5 for probably about a year and a half. I really like this case and I really like the style and the fit of it. It's a low profile case that doesn't take up too much space in your pocket. It doesn't add much bulk to the case, and it has the cutouts so that they are wide open. You don't have to have additional pressure on the power and the volume buttons. Nothing to get in the way of any of the ports. It's just a nice open case that does the job very well. So that being said, let's see how it looks on the phone. You can see another snap straight on there. It's really nice, works really well, and it doesn't have any issues. This one is a fingerprint magnet, but not as bad as the clear one. It does take well, I guess it's a fingerprint magnet if you have greasy fingers or food on your fingers, but for the most part, it's not going to be collecting fingerprints. Just a quick wipe right there. As you can see, I have a spot, but you just rub it a little bit and it goes right away. So there's not anything to worry about there. The back of the case is a very nice one. It does have a bump here to accommodate the camera. It is close up against the camera to provide drop protection. The lip here on the fingerprint scanner is a very nice and smooth one, so it gives you everything you need there to get your finger down in without getting in the way and needing to do the whole claw finger to get it to work. The cutouts for the flash and the sensors all work really well. As I said earlier, there's no cutouts needed for the charging ports, microphone or headphone jack. The volume and power buttons, there's no impediment because there's no case in the way. It is a very nice one. It does have a nice lip here that provides some additional drop protection if you were to drop it down on the face of the device. It's all in all, probably my favorite case that I've ever had on my Nexus 5X. For the episode 3, I would say that this one is our clear winner. I do like this case an awful lot. It is one that I would highly recommend. I've dropped my S5 several times with it on it. Provided a lot of protection. That with a tempered glass protector, I was able to save my device from several falls. So I would highly recommend this case. You'll find a link to it in the description below. I would recommend the clear case to anyone who's looking for a good solid clear case. However, I would do it with the caveat that, again, it is a fingerprint magnet like no other. It looks nice, but the power, volume up and volume down buttons do struggle a little bit on a newer case until you get it situated just right. So that being said, links will for both cases will be down in the description below. If you've liked this video and if it's been a help to you, please give us a thumbs up and subscribe to the channel. If you have any questions, hit us up in the comments below. And as always, thank you for watching and have an awesome day.